Guys, I'm back. The stream died. I don't know what happened. PlayStation has failed me again. I'm gonna get Barry back in the party. Alright.
Blue.
We're gonna see if it works. I did a restart. It says that I'm live on my end. It shows I'm live online again. Oh, I hate that, man. That sucks.
Have you got your loading screen on? Just so I'm pressing on the right one.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Alright. So, hey guys, if you're joining back, I'm sorry. PlayStation decided to kill the stream for some reason. Yeah, sorry, buddy. I've been having some technical difficulties the past 2 days. I lost internet at one point, and then now the stream just decided to die for no apparent reason. Anyway, alright, well, I'm gonna get back into a Spain server.
If you join on me, your vote should still be there.
Okay, I can do that. No, come on, work with me. Alright, I'm coming in. Alright, yeah, like I say, welcome back, guys. Sorry I lost it. It's happened before. I don't really know what I
It's
can.
Dustin's fault. He's just tuned in and it cut out. It's his fault. He
Yep.
overloaded.
Glitched it out. Alright, well, let's, tell you what, while you're, yeah, sorry, Goldie. PlayStation decided it was gonna kill the stream for me. So, yeah. I tell you that what's gonna stink one day is if I get big enough and you've got a couple hundred people watching you or something crazy and that happens. It's like I say, if I was to grow that big, I'm gonna go the PC route. Right now, there's no point.
If you take that new job.
Yeah, that would help. That would financially. Yeah, phew, man, I don't even want to think about that right now, Barry. That's too much to think about.
Scrambled eggs for brains at the minute.
Oh, absolutely. There's so many ups and downs with it. I mean, I'd basically be uprooting everybody and we'd be going 15 hours away from anything they've ever known. But I don't know. If it was just me and I didn't have kids and I didn't have a wife, I'd do it. I wouldn't even think about it. I'd just do it. But I've got more to worry about than just that. Or just myself, obviously. It's very alluring, to say the least. I love Texas, too. See, half of my family's from Texas. And I used to spend every summer there as a kid because that's where my grandpa had a big cattle ranch. And so I'm familiar with it, you know what I mean? And I would be, if I took that job, I'd be 2 hours away from my grandpa that lives in Texas right now. So we wouldn't be alone out there, you know what I mean? I'd have my whole mom's side of my family lives there, but it'd be completely away from her family. It's just a lot to think about. Getting the oldest kid out of school, taking her away from her friends and moving her somewhere. I mean, it's just.
Yeah, I understand.
But then I look at the money and I look at the cost of living difference and everything, and it's like, you know, part of me's crazy not to do it, but money's not everything, though. I do know that. I've been on both sides of the fence.
Yeah, money can't buy you happiness.
No, not at all. It can help in some ways, but
yeah.
Anyway, so Chief, you were saying that you only catfish? Go ahead, Barry, sorry.
When they say money doesn't cuddle you at night, that's fine. You can cuddle your money.
Yeah. My problem is it doesn't matter how much money I make, I spend it, whether it's a little or a lot.
Yeah, my wife would be the same. Cost of living would go up. Lifestyle changes would go up.
Yeah. She just wants a house more than anything. And, we've always rented and whatnot. I mean, I'd like to make that happen within the next few years. So, I mean, it would be easier to do it there. Ultimately, she's just ready to be settled somewhere, wherever it is, just get somewhere and stay.
My wife keeps on saying we should just buy a Winnebago and just spend our lives touring.
I mean, there's some perks to that too, honestly. I mean, you can always take your PlayStation or Xbox with you and just hit the road. Most of those places that you can hook up a camper to have internet and electricity and all that stuff. Tennessee River and drift for catfish. Yeah, I've jugged for catfish a lot. I mean, I've river fished for them. It's so much fun. I don't know if you know what that is or not, Barry, but
No, I don't. That was going to be my question.
basically you take jugs of any kind. You can use milk jugs or antifreeze jugs or pool noodles even, whatever it may be, and you tie a hook to them and you let them float down the river with like catfish bait. Yeah, did you see that pop up?
Yep.
I don't know what's going on. If the internet's acting up or what. I mean, it's showing I'm still live. Anyway, but
You're
basically you
still
put
good.
bait on jugs of some sort, let them float down the river, and then the catfish will get hooked on the jug, and you drive the boat around and you collect the jugs and pull the fish out of the water. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, okay. Sounds good to me.
What? What are you looking? Yeah, it's fun. My wife's asking me. She said that's fun. Yes, in my opinion, it is.
All right. See you later, Goldie. He's off fishing.
See you, buddy. But yeah. But I do like to catfish like the normal way too.
But do they not get tough though when they get to be like 60,
Yeah,
70
you
pounds?
don't want to eat them when they. In my opinion, I'm not gonna eat one that big. But you just let them go is what I do. But if you get into channel catfish, though, I mean, you can eat 10, 15 pounders of those and they're fine. But I wouldn't want to get a big flathead catfish or a blue catfish that weighed 50 pounds and eat it. I just don't think it'd be good. But somebody here may know different. I've never ate one that was real big to know.
Are you in my server? I can't see you.
Well, it said that I lost connection, so let me get this fish in. I mean, I'm still live somehow, but it said PlayStation Network was doing something goofy. Tell you, I've had a run of bad luck with this for some reason. Yeah, I'm gonna try it here in just a second. We see people doing that a lot. Our problem, folks here leave their jugs and forget. Yeah, I could see that happening too. I've never left them, but I could
It's
definitely
showing me
see.
you're offline at my end.
Let me sign back in. Yeah, it made me sign back in. So I hear a boat. There you are. That's weird as heck. Yeah, you're right here next to me. I don't know. I don't know what
Yeah.
happened.
No, you popped in.
I don't have any idea what happened. Alright. I'm gonna go the liver route because I really want to catch a catfish.
Well, welcome to watching two old men struggle with technology.
No kidding. No kidding. It's definitely, I don't know. I hope this isn't a trend. of things going wrong all the time. Oh.
Matt says people leave their jugs out and forget about them.
Yeah, like I can see that happening. We never did, but we made our own though. We used pool noodles and put PVC pipe in them that basically they lay flat on the water until a fish bites them. It's fun. You catch a bunch of them too, or at least I always have.
And the
But
kids get a ride out on the boat as well.
yeah, of course you do it in the middle of the night. That's the only downside to it. When catfish are active at night in real life, which I guess they are on this game too, really. But yeah, I'm gonna try the liver for a little bit. If I'm not catching anything, I'm switching back. But I've just not ever done real well right here with the Wells catfish. I don't know if it's just not good on my account or what.
Yeah, the other spot's always been friendly to me.
I may ride down there here in a minute just because. Seeing as how I've already caught a diamond,
Oh, here he
common.
goes, rubbing it in.
Seeing
First
how.
class. You're rubbing it in. Rubbing it in. Do you want to put a little bit of salt and vinegar on that cut as well?
I'm trying to get one every stream. It usually works out.
Oh, some guys just got
Xander.
diamonds.
But I guarantee you he's one of two play. Well, no, this is Spain. Never mind. He is gonna be over here, I think. Well, if I can remember anything, yeah. Is he there?
Yeah, there's multiple Xander spots.
Yeah, he's close to where I thought he was. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I am. I'm gonna ride down there. If you want to go with me, you can. If not, you stick with it. I really want to catch a Wells catfish. It's just right down the way. I love that this game is free roam. It's so nice. I think that's what it's got me really into it, to be honest with you. Because you can just fish anywhere. And anywhere you fish, there are fish you can catch.
Then you just look on the official Discord for the diamond location.
Yeah.
You can go for whatever you want to.
Yeah, it is nice being able to do that for sure. There's so many people on Facebook though that I guess still haven't realized that all they have to do is download Discord. Because they'll ask 1,000 questions. Where'd you catch that? How did you do this? I'm like, everything you need to know is on the official Discord.
Oh, you mean the people that I tell off now?
Yeah, those. I thought about, honestly, every post I make, just going ahead and putting what I use, where it was at, just that way I avoid all the questions.
No, you don't, because then your phone starts going off when you go out to restaurants with your wife and whatnot.
Yeah, well, that happens sometimes anyway.
Right, oh, liver.
Oh, so what's everybody up to? There's only 3 people watching, it says, so. We were doing better before I killed the stream. I didn't kill it, but you know what I mean. I don't know how accurate it is. Dustin, are you still in here? Nuke? Yeah, poor Nuke, he's had to experience two stream drops. He just started watching
Oh
me,
no.
and then what's wrong? Doing the dishes. Oh, I got you. Yeah, we have a dishwasher now, thank God. The place we lived before, it was all hand wash.
Yeah, I've got a dishwasher. She's sitting next door.
Yeah.
She would slap me around the ear roll if he heard me tell that joke.
Yeah, I'm sure she would. You get used to having an actual dishwasher for real, though. If you have to go back to hand washing,
Yeah,
it
we did.
sucks.
Yeah, we did. Before we moved into where we are now, we had to leave our dishwasher behind because there was no space for it in the kitchen. And it's like, oh man, it's such a drag.
Yeah, it really does. Makes life easier, especially there's four of us, so anytime you do dishes, I mean, it's a lot.
It's not laziness, it's just a time saver, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I agree. I mean, washing dishes ain't hard. It just takes time. That's. Oh, I guess the whales aren't gonna bite today. That figures. Let's see, eel, which is not what I'm going for, but I do have a 2-aught on, so I ought to get something. I'm gonna switch spots, turn around. Oh man. Chief, do you have this game? You may have already said, I may have already asked that. I have one, but I just rinse everything and wash the big stuff. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I'll hand wash our pans just because it takes up so much space in the dishwasher. But like all the little craps, what I don't like to wash, that's what I usually put in the dishwasher.
Certain pans you've got to be careful with as well.
Yeah.
I like to hand wash my pans, then I know that it's none of the bottom is going to come off.
Yeah.
The cording.
They say too, all these mugs that you can buy nowadays, like Yeti cups and all that stuff, they say not to wash them because they lose their, I guess the way they insulate gets messed up. I guess it releases the gas that's in it or something. I don't know. They do say not to wash double insulated cups inside of dishwashers though. Got my little mini Yeti cup coffee mug on the way for winning that tournament.
Nice.
My wife just looked at me like I was stupid when I told her that told her I was getting a trophy too, and she just looked at me and said, "My God." Uh, I've been playing
Yeah,
a game with
then you'll
her.
get told off for displaying it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it somewhere where it's
As
right in her way.
right on top of the fireplace so everybody can see it.
Yeah, put it on the TV stand right in front of the TV. That way you gotta look at it every time. Should have watched TV. Yeah, I told her the other day, I said, "Well, honey, I won 2 tournaments and a competition all at once. So that's how great I am." She just looked at me.
That's the sort of look that I get.
Yeah.
She, she said to me the other day, she said, "Can you make me a cup of coffee?" I went, "But I'm fishing with Darth." And she went, "You are earmuffs." Right, when I say earmuffs, really,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a swear word. She went, "Earmuffs, stop being an earmuffs fanboy. You are earmuffs 48. Just stop being an earmuffs fanboy."
That's funny.
I'm like, "I'm not being a fanboy. I just don't want to be disturbed."
Oh, yeah, mine does the same stuff though. It's funny. Of course, she always says to me, "I don't know how you play that game." I'm like, "I don't know. I just like it. I don't know how to explain it." I mean, from
My wife's
the
banned from playing on my account now. The
was
last
she?
time my wife played on my account, she got a diamond shark tooth catfish.
Yeah,
I was like, "Right, that's it. No, you're not playing on there anymore." It was the first diamond that I had as well
there you go. One off the list. You didn't even have to
on
do
that
it.
species.
Oh, I would give anything if I could get my wife into playing this, but she ain't going to. Won't happen. She does play a little farming game with me called Stardew Valley. I play that with her. That's about it. That and then she plays The Sims, if you've ever heard of that before.
Yeah. I used to play the Sims
Yeah,
1, 2, and 3. I think on PC, and I bought all the expansion packs.
yeah,
I
she
can't seem
loves
to
it.
figure it out on Xbox. It's a little bit different.
Yeah, she's the same way. Like she does play it on PlayStation, but she played the first couple of them on PC, and she said it's way better on PC the way you control it. Which I think, if I'm not mistaken, you can hook a mouse and keyboard up to your console and play The Sims with a mouse and keyboard, but I may be wrong.
Yeah, but it's the menus that are going to be different.
Right. Yeah,
That'll
everything's
be
going to be a little different.
the issue.
What have I done? I'm bleeding. Huh. All right, guys. I got to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Hello, Ben. You all right? Oh, come on. Just bite my liver. Come on. Excuse me. So, in Cade's absence, we are trying the Wells catfish, but we didn't have much luck with the catfish, so we moved to spot 2, which is predominantly the Wells catfish spot.
And so far, it's not doing anything for whatever reason.
No, it's not doing anything at the minute, is it?
Yeah, I'm not even getting. I've got a silver hook on. I'm not getting anything. If it don't speed up here in a second, I guess we're gonna go back up there. I'm not gonna sit here and not catch anything. I'll put it that way.
No. We might have to jump ship and
May have to get
change
a new
servers
server. That's kind of what
because
I'm thinking.
yeah, we did have that technical issue.
Use all my dang bait before I even get started. Anyway, hey Ben, welcome in, buddy.
It was a great conversation I had with you the other night then over the headset. That was absolutely refreshing
good,
conversation actually to see different points of view. Yeah, it was good.
Oh, I'm considering making another cup of coffee. Yeah, I'm not getting anything, Barry.
I dare you the rest of the wife to do it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go into a new server. That one's not doing anything. Oh, you already have a diamond common car plan? Rock Chalk. Go ahead, Barry. What were you saying?
All right, and let's join on in.
All right. Oh, you're gonna have to help me out, Rock Chalk. What's your name on here again? We are friends, aren't we? We should be. Wait on him to answer.
Just concentrate on fighting that diamond coming.
Yeah, I mean, do you remember his name? Oh, it's Rock Chalk. What an idiot. Golly. I found it. Yeah, I don't know what I completely looked over it. He goes Rock Chalk like, yeah, you dummy.
Yeah, I was looking. I don't have him on mine, but when we get in, I will say.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can add him once you get in on. I'm gonna go ahead just because I'm already down here and see if I can get a Wells catfish going. But there you go. Good job, buddy. Congratulations. What's your biggest one, Rock Chalk, you said? You said it was in the 70s, I think. No, your biggest is only, I figured you had a bigger one than that, Rock Chalk, honestly.
I don't think that's in the top 5. I think they're all 75 from now on.
Yeah, the common carp, the biggest one that's been caught is 70.55 pounds. I do know that. Catfish, the sharp tooth catfish, I'd say they're in the 75s on there. I don't know if anybody's got a bigger one yet or not. I did post mine like you told me to yesterday at some point. But Bev got it beat. Barely, but she's got it beat. I tell you, I've caught so many diamonds of those in the past 3 days. Like, it's like clockwork catching them. Really, I don't remember them being that easy. I don't know if the baiting helped them that much or what, but I mean, I'm telling you, it's nothing to catch one now. I mean, the wells are just like dead right now. I don't understand. Are you in here, Barry?
It said that I joined the game, but I haven't done.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I haven't done any of that either, and because it never has showed that Rock Chalk popped up.
Yeah, Rock Chalk Sea. Yeah.
Oh, he just
So that
entered.
means, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go back up there, I guess, so I'm actually catching something. He just caught a gold. Only got one last few days. I did get a few golds last night, but it's definitely nothing like. Oh, you talking about the shark tooth? I'm telling you, man, any time that I've gotten on a new server, it's been within 20 minutes I've caught a diamond. Every single time. Sometimes two in a row.
Oh, here it goes again.
Well,
Rubbing salt and vinegar in the
I mean, it's
pot.
just the truth.
You can handle the truth.
I don't know. I guess I'm doing it right. I don't know. All right, Rock Chalk. You're good, buddy. Appreciate it.
I'll stick with these wells for another 10 minutes. Also, it depends on whether I get bored or not, but there's nothing. It's just dead.
Yeah, no, that's for that spot. Really, that don't happen very often, but it's happening today, I guess. Go up here and I may start out with liver just to see if anything happens here, just because I don't normally do well right here though. Not with them. Oh me. Oh, tomorrow's payday. I'm so ready. I hate being broke.
So
I
does
really.
everybody.
Oh. Well, we just had so much going on in the past week. We did so much traveling, had to spend a bunch of money doing that.
Yeah, we did too. We had an unexpected week last week. My car died.
Yeah.
I needed to get a new battery and
I thought you had a margarita. I swear I did. I was like, what? Wow. At the point closer to the shore. Where I'm at right now? Talking about like right up there? I mean, I can try that. I'm willing to try whatever. If that's what you're talking about, Dustin, like right over there. I don't know if that's what you're talking about or not. We're gonna try it though, just because.
pardon me.
No, the other side. Well, I'll try here for now, I guess. I just baited it. You said like over like here? Or the one north? I just don't do good with the wells here. Really, I don't. I don't know. It could be different today, but like I said, I've seen people catch diamonds here while I was on the same server as them, but I've never even caught a
Yeah,
gold here.
I think Amy was catching diamonds up here
That's why I
on
think
the same
everybody's
server.
map is just different. I really do. I mean, they're all similar, but I just think that everybody's got certain spots that certain fish are better at than others. And then some spots are just good for everybody. Like common carp up here is good for everybody that I've heard anyway. But the wells is, I mean, like dad has trouble with wells right here too. I mean, when you get into the wells, it seems like you'll start catching a ton of them, but then when it's off, it's just off. Like you won't catch anything.
Yeah, you just need to break the chain and get one,
Yeah.
and then once you get one,
Middle one.
It's usually
Okay, so that right there. Alright, as soon as this bait runs out, I'll flop it over there and see what happens. If I don't catch something within the next 10 minutes doing this, I'm going back to carp fishing, I guess. Today could be the day to break a record, you never know. Here comes somebody. Oh, it's you. I tell you what, if
I'm not in nobody's way, am I?
No, you're not in my way for sure.
Who's that? Rock Chalk? I'm not in your way, am I?
If I decide that I'm gonna fall asleep with the controller on my chest now, I'd turn multiplayer off because I'll turn the volume up so I hear the ding. And if somebody comes up in a boat, man, it like rocks the room. It's like, wake up, like what the heck's going on?
I'll save that one for later and I'll start doing donuts around.
Yeah, wake up wake up everybody.
I'll have your wife message me tomorrow. You horrible man.
She'll probably throw a remote through the TV.
Flying through the TV like the woman off the ring. Coming to get you.
I saw something today with that chick and Chuck Norris. I don't remember what it was about, but it was like Chuck Norris was making her do chores or something. I don't know. It was funny. You see all kinds of weird crap on Facebook. There's so much negativity on Facebook, though. If it wasn't for the fishing groups, I'll be honest with you, I probably wouldn't even mess with it.
I wouldn't either. No, I wouldn't.
It's always anything you see. It could be somebody celebrating their brand new baby or some crap, and everybody sees it, and there's always that 10 a-holes that get on there and say your baby's ugly. You know what I mean? Just like there's always those people.
But when I was a kid, if you wanted to say that to somebody, you used to have to go and knock on the door.
Yeah, and it didn't go. It didn't go well. It didn't
go well. No.
You weren't brave enough to do it. That's the thing. Everybody nowadays, you can say whatever you want to because nobody can retaliate. They're 1,000 miles away from you.
In the comfort of their own living room, bedroom, studio, wherever. Yeah.
Yep. It's a weird world we live in now. There's no, I don't know. There's too many people that are self-entitled, and they don't, there's no consequences anymore for people doing and saying things. It doesn't seem like.
I had an argument with my daughter many years ago. She's like, "Oh, but my friend hasn't phoned me, to go hang out." I'm like, "Well, why don't you phone her?" She said, "No, because she hasn't phoned me first." And then the kid come round, knocked on the door, because he always used to walk to school together.
Yeah.
And I was sitting bored waiting of you phoning me. So the pair of them were sitting in the bedrooms depressed.
Yeah.
And not one of them had the decency to phone up the other one and say, "Oh, well, where are we hanging out?" Back in my day, you used to have to go and knock on the door.
Yeah. Yep.
"Mrs. Tracy, is Tracy allowed to play out?" Yeah, he's just up the road playing football. Go on, get yourself away up there. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, things were a lot different, even when I was a kid. A whole lot different. I mean, there's a lot of good with the way things are nowadays. It's like we're able to do this right now. When I was a kid, this wouldn't even been a remote possibility. I wouldn't even know that Barry existed. You know what I mean? But
it's like Dad's was saying the other night when I had my bathroom issues, when all the fuses tripped out. He's like, "Wow, we're actually living this." The guy's thousands of miles away, and we're actually living this.
Yeah, it's true though. I mean, It is neat, really, what we can do nowadays. It's like anything. There's positives and negatives on both sides of it, but I'm still just, my head's over here spinning, thinking, am I going to be a Texan or what's going on? Oh,
Well, if I see you with a Stetson on, I know.
yeah, that's what I told my wife. I said, well, if we do that, I'll have to buy a cowboy hat. It's mandatory.
A big belt buckle as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got a lot of that in Kentucky, honestly, though. Not as much, but she said it's going to be hot down there. I was like, well, it's a different kind of heat there, though. It's a dry. Like here, it'll be 95 degrees out, but with the humidity, and I know you're Celsius, but either way, it'll be 95 degrees Fahrenheit here, but it'll feel like 105 because of the humidity. It makes such a difference. Like when it's 95 degrees in Texas, it's 95 degrees. That's how it feels. That's how it is. Doesn't take your breath away because it's a dry heat.
Yeah. We found the same when we went to Greece
Yeah.
a couple of years back. Oh man, it was so hot. Even the locals were walking around with hats on and using newspapers that they just bought from the shop to cover their heads. And yeah, it was just melting.
Yeah, humidity is a killer, Chief. Big time.
And me
It's
being an Englishman in that heat, I was melting like a chocolate bar.
yeah. Well, y'all don't get hot where you're at. Not compared to like, well, even where I live. It it gets Kentucky
We've had it
gets
up to 30,
cold and hot
35,
both.
37 degrees before. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit.
Um, and that's something that I should know, but I never did learn how to convert it, so it doesn't come natural. I'd have to look it up.
Do you know what? If I look at my temperature chart, my fishing temperature chart, it's probably on there.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, I switched over to that point, Dustin. We'll see. I assume that's where you're talking about, where I just tossed it. Rock Chalk just caught a gold whales, though, so that's what I'm saying. It's like it's different for everybody. I don't know.
No, the temperatures don't get that high.
Here, I'll tell you real quick, because I'm curious. All right. I'm just going to go with 95 degrees, because that's what it's been here recently. 95 Fahrenheit to Celsius. All right,
I'd
so
say around about
30,
30.
35 Celsius is what 95 degrees is.
Oh, that's our holiday weather. Yeah, we've had that over here before. We had a heat wave last year, and it was like 12 weeks of that. It was lovely.
So I'd
Yeah,
say
35 I can handle.
like our hottest days here would probably be inching towards 40 degrees Celsius then. Like when it gets into 105, 110, which it does. It doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. And it's hotter than the pits of Hades. And you can't breathe because it's the humidity is 95%.
Oh, man.
It's like living in a rainforest. I don't get it because we don't live in that kind of environment, but the humidity acts like it is. You get a lot of tornadoes too. Kentucky does now. They didn't used to. When I was a kid, that wasn't very common, but the tornado alley in the U.S. has kind of shifted in the past 20 years. Now we get a lot of them. Every year we get tornadoes. Actually, a couple just hit last weekend. Not where I live, but that's pretty scary stuff if you're close to one anyway.
I can imagine.
Like
it's
they're
not
not
the wind itself; it's the crap that it picks up and
the
throws around
debris.
as well. I
Yeah,
would imagine.
yeah, the debris is what's really dangerous with it. Sending boards through the sides of buildings, and yeah, it's crazy. We had a huge one hit within a quarter of a mile from us one time, like a really, really big one. And we were in the courthouse basement of our town because the house we were living in at the time, it wasn't safe to be in with the tornado that was coming. So we went to the courthouse, and they've got a huge, you know what I mean, a big strong building or whatever, and we were in the basement. So, but
Don't they let the common folk shelter in there, do they?
Yeah, they do. Small towns, they will. Yep. Yep, and I've done it twice. All right, buddy. Thanks, Dustin. All right, so the wells is a no-go for me, apparently.
No, I've switched. Oh,
Oh, look at Yenda House over here. JD Yenda House is level 200. Wow. Me and you are close together, aren't we? Yeah, you're 117. I'm 120.
yeah, I've remembered to start picking up my challenge.
I guess I'll switch over to Advantage and bait the common carp. If I'm going common carp, I'm putting a gold only on though.
Right, because I've activated that challenge, I will not catch one live on stream. Catch a diamond for a daily
Oh,
challenge.
is that on here? Oh, it is. Yeah, I should have had that on already. Whoops. Ah, dude, I forget my challenges.
It makes it 15% harder when you activate the challenge.
Yeah. But, yeah. Alright, let me get back to... We'll be level 200 eventually. I can't ever remember to do my challenges,
97.
Though.
I'll be
Yeah.
97. I'm thinking about just sending Lewis $100 and getting him to play on my account.
Well, I've got something. At least a gold already.
Well, I've got something that's pulling out to 55%.
Yeah, that might be a dime. This one's going to be a gold for sure because it's not pulling line. I tried running with the 66-pound line, but you only get 188 feet is the problem with it. Whereas the 60-pound braid, you know, you get 320 or whatever it is.
Yeah. But I think you get the lowest score, though, if you use the braid.
It's lighter line.
Oh, yeah, a better one. Oh.
But the 66, like I said, they'll spool you really easy because you don't have much line, especially when you're fishing in these really deep spots where you're automatically 150 foot out just casting. You've only got like 30 or 40 feet of wiggle room if you use the monofilament.
Still taking me out. Still taking me out.
This one pulled me out a little bit and then it quit. And like I say, this is the gold. There's no doubt in my mind. The common carp fight harder than the whales, though, which I find to be crazy. They do, though.
Yeah, no, Milo. It's just going to be a gold.
Yeah, I hope it's a diamond. It'd be nice. Get your challenge done anyway. Rock Chalk just caught a gold. many gold tokens do I have on this map now? 436. Good night. Got a bunch of diamond. Yeah, 102 diamond tokens on here, too. I wish they'd give us something to use them on.
Yeah, that's why I'm not spending them on horse masks or dinosaur masks or anything like that.
You get the horse mask for free.
Oh, go on! Oh, go on, let's
Oh, you
go!
did? Yeah, heck yeah. Oh, you got
Yeah,
your challenge
it's
done.
only a small one.
Yeah, it's a diamond, though. I'll take it. I wish you'd been keeping up with your diamonds the whole time, so you knew how many you got. Speaking of that, while I'm thinking about it, I need to add that common carp that I caught a minute ago onto my list before I forget.
What
That,
map are we on? Spain?
Spain.
Oh, that's nowhere near the top five. Nowhere near.
Yeah, that's... Common carp get big.
Nowhere near.
Little gold. Yeah, that common carp for me made diamond number 438 in the game. And I know that that's not. I probably legitimately have 450 diamonds because I know that I've missed adding some from time to time. I probably
Yeah, I've
got.
never kept count. I thought the game would keep count for you.
I'm hoping they add that eventually. That should be in the game right now. I don't understand why it's not. You can't go off tokens either because they've had double tokens events. Then you've got to keep up with what
Yeah.
you bought. You know, there's just so many variables.
Thank you very much, Ben. Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm just waiting for Kane saying, "Oh, it wasn't first cast on the stream."
Hey, you got one. That's all that matters. Oh. What am I doing? I about to had one bite. I was, you goofball. I just, for whatever reason, I just jerked the line I have no idea why. I'm gonna set the controller down so I don't do it again. Oh.
Yeah, I'll throw my rod out while I make myself a cigarette, and I guarantee you, as soon as I put the controller down, you get a bite.
Oh, your parents dropped off some watermelon, huh? The watermelon grow up there, Dustin, or are they imported? I'm just curious. Dustin lives in Canada. I think you already knew that, Barry, but...
No, I didn't. I know Ben is from Canada. I didn't know that Dustin was.
Yeah, he is from Canada.
Oh, my wife's been watching some videos, on Facebook and TikTok, and something about this rubber fruit that you guys have got. I think somebody's trying to set off a trend where, like, your fruit and your vegetables are really bad.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard that. Compared to you guys. You guys have healthier food than we do in general. You guys use a lot less preservatives, a lot less dyes. Like our cereal over here, like Fruit Loops, for example, are like fluorescent colored with dyes and all this stuff, and y'all's looks more like natural colored.
Yeah, we used to have that back in the 80s and the 90s, and then the parents were wondering why the kids were swinging around on the lampshades and the
Yeah.
lights.
Well, I mean, it will, though. It's really bad for children with ADHD, which my oldest daughter has ADHD, and they like red dye. They say not to let them have it because it intensifies ADHD. I don't know how true that is, but
Yeah,
they say it.
my son had a deficiency to orange colouring,
Yeah.
and you could just see he would just change.
Yeah.
Literally, he just within 2 minutes of him having some orange flavored jello, he he just turned horrible. It
Yeah.
wasn't his fault though. It was the reaction to the dye and the E numbers.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? Really? I mean, we're not meant to eat all the crap that we eat, though. I mean, that's tiny
I
gold.
mean, in this country, when I was a kid, Ribena cordial, blackcurrant cordial,
Yeah.
that was a real bad one for kids.
Over here, they put hormones and everything, too. Like, all your meat is loaded with hormones, and it's all bad for you.
Is that to preserve it?
Yeah. Make it grow bigger quicker, too. That's another thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're terrible for you, Dustin. Yeah, for sure. But unfortunately, they're in everything. At least in the U.S., they are.
We probably have a bit of that going on, especially with chickens. It wouldn't surprise me with chickens in the slightest.
Yeah, they pump them full of hormones. That way they can get more product out of them. Same thing with fruits and vegetables. They genetically modify them to make them bigger, better, spray them with crap. I mean, it's just all bad for you. It's hard to, unless you are a little homesteader and you grow your own stuff, it's hard to get away from it, to be honest with you. Which we've got, yeah, I mean, we've got chickens that we get our own eggs from them, but I mean, other than that, we buy fruits and vegetables and meat. Unless it's deer. I mean, I kill deer every year. We get meat from that, but
I would love to be allowed to do that.
oh, it's fun. That's one thing I would miss if we did move to Texas. Because I've been hunting the same farm since I was 8 or 9 years old. It's my dad's farm, and I go out, I whitetail hunt there every year, kill a deer every year, or two. That would be unless I took vacation and came all the way back to Kentucky, deer hunting would be out of the window, unfortunately.
I would have to pay a man to cut it up. I wouldn't know how to do that.
Yeah,
I
you
would
do it
have to
one
pay
time, you
somebody
learn it.
to.
It's not bad. It's pretty. I don't know. I do know some guys that can dress one out within 15 minutes. I'm not one of them. It takes me longer than that, but that's absolutely right. And who knows if it's actually organic, Dustin? That's the biggest thing too. They say it is, but
Yeah, they just fill you with crap now. They just change the labels on the packet, and it probably
yeah,
comes from the same farm.
yeah. I mean, honestly, there's no way of knowing. I mean, you
And
hope
then the
they,
price goes up.
significant. That's what Dustin just said. 10 times the price. He's right though. It is. You go buy an apple
Sorry,
that's
I
organic
wasn't looking at
versus
the
an
screen.
apple that's non-organic, and double the price at least. So what are you gonna pick? You know what I mean? You're gonna get the cheaper one, like or most people are.
Well, yeah, because you could waste like a load of money, which you would get for meat, and buy a dozen apples with them, and then
Yeah,
you know you've got no chicken. you know,
yeah, for sure. And these things take a century to get in. Come on, they're good XP though. One good thing about them.
that's all you got to do, ladies and gentlemen. Just put your controller down for a split second,
Yeah, that happens a lot.
or look at your map.
Do what?
Oh, you got a golder. Nice.
Yeah, another gold. I've got a gold only hook on right now, and so far it's been paying off. Somebody will get another diamond here soon, I bet.
Yeah, my wife's friends doesn't be playing Call of Duty tonight because I can't hear any shouting, and when I went through to her, watching a movie.
Yeah, is she excited for the new one or whatever?
Yeah. She's.
It looks like
I
it's
want
going to be pretty good, honestly. But
She said, I want the top version. I says, you don't need to buy the top version. It's coming to